What's going on, guys? Happy Thursday. Hope you're all doing well. Waiting for Sheets to pop on in. Talking through this slate, I posted for those of you who are premium members in the premium Discord my exposures. I actually did that for basketball and baseball. Good luck to you guys in basketball tonight as well. The little two gamer, and then we're back at it with a monster one tomorrow again. So anyway, there comes the man. We'll be talking through this slate and Sheets. Who is your wild guy this week? Who's it going to be?
Well, I mean, I'm trying not to get too much of any of them, but Chase Edmonds at 200, that certainly makes some sense. Sherfield, Palmer, Shakir, like all these guys. Remember, Buffalo, they only have Kincaid at tight end, but I think that means they're going to just run a lot of other stupid stuff. So I think these other guys are going to get in. The running back thing with Tampa though is interesting. I mean, like from what I hear, Chase Edmonds is legitimately like on the team. You know what I mean? Like they activated him early in the week, and he's been at practice, and he's 200. I think that's good enough for me.
The problem is, so is Keyshawn Johnson.
I get it.
Gone.
So I'll play one of each, whatever.
Yeah, I got you. I didn't go down as much outside of, I played a lot of Hardy. I actually captained Hardy in some.
Oh, okay.
And my top captains, though, are Kincaid and Gabe Davis in my big one. And I have Josh Allen in every lineup, and I have Baker in almost no lineups.
Well, there you go. There you're different.
Yeah, I playing some Bills D as well. A lot of more Godwin for me than Evans. I like the idea of like a 4-2 or 5-1 with Buffalo, and then having Godwin on the comeback trail because he'll get the PPR stuff. Mike Evans is more the big play thing, and the matchup's a little better for Chris Godwin.
Well, with respect to like captain in your big buy-in, like would you really consider playing like Kincaid as in the big buy-in? Okay.
Yeah. I don't think it's unreasonable that he could be the highest scoring player outside of Josh Allen on the slate.
Right.
He's getting more work. He's a high pick. This kid is like there's 3 tight ends in this last draft that everybody's just obsessed over, and he's one of them. So I think that he's more and more a part of things without Knox in there anymore. I just think they're gonna go to him a lot. I like his ownership at captain. My thing with captains, I always try not to play any of the guys who are going to be above 10% owned as captain. It's just something I like to do. I'm not getting to the double running backs and stuff like that as much this week. No double tight ends for me on any side. I have some of the Buffalo kicker too to go along with my Buffalo beats the hell out of them narrative.
No, that certainly makes sense.
The only problem is they like to go for it so much on 4th down, like anywhere. So it's just like, it's harder to find the upside sometimes. But if it's, they score 28 in the first half and
well, the one thing I will say, by the way, don't be surprised if Buffalo doesn't score too much. The only reason I mention it is because, I've heard this today a lot. Listen, coming off of that pretty bad performance against New England, they're going to get their act together.
2 bad performances in a row.
Yeah, it's the same thing from the week before.
Yeah.
It's possible that they're kind of struggling. You know what I mean? Just don't be surprised if it doesn't work out. If you play all these Buffalo stacks.
Yeah. I went a little different on a couple of other things that I thought I just mentioned. Like I have some Shakir captains, Godwin captains, but I think Kincaid is my highest owned captain, and I have some Bills defense captains. Get a little
fun.
So
this is the real anti-Mayfield build.
Yeah. That's what I'm going for. I think that this is going to be a tough spot for him, and it is kind of crazy. They only have a 17 total. I always like the unders on the Thursday games anyway, but this one I could see. I could see Buffalo winning this game like I don't know, 31 to like 10.
Fair enough.
I mean, maybe. Look, if I'm wrong, I've got some outs. You know what I mean? I've got other stuff.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But I'm going to play the angle that makes the most sense for me. So this is interesting. With this question from Nuke, he says, "Thanks for being transparent with the strategies." He was thinking about at least 3 Tampa Bay players in each lineup, as he thinks that Buffalo 4-2 and 5-1 will be overowned. I don't know if it'll be overowned. It will be the highest owned stacks will be 4-2 and 5-1. Sheets, do you agree with that?
Oh, for sure.
So I kind of like the idea of it. I don't actually like that for what I think will happen, but I think that is an interesting strategy to maybe you make it 75% of your lineups and not all of them. But I do think playing 3 Tampa Bay players is definitely a way of getting a little bit different if you're scripting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't mind that at all.
What is the let me see something. Chase Edmonds. How much do I really want of Chase Edmonds? That's the question.
Maybe I'll captain him once or something, just so I get some exposure.
There you have it.
Diggs. I have 1 Diggs captain.
What's that?
You have 1 Diggs captain, but it's
it.
It's like, yeah, I just want. Well, I'm not playing that many lineups, and I just avoid the guys who are going to be double-digit owned captain if I'm hand building.
Oh, that makes sense.
Especially on Thursdays, because there's just more variance on the games on Thursdays in general. Let's see, Edmonds. How much kickers did you end up with?
Let me see. What are their names? Bass?
Yeah.
More than I'm probably supposed to, like 25%.
Yeah, I got a pretty good percentage too. I don't know why I ended up in that range.
Who's the kicker for? What's the name?
What's that?
What's the name of the Tampa kicker?
Well, fuck. What is his name? I didn't get it. McLaughlin.
All right. Okay. So Chase. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have less of him.
Less of him.
Yeah.
How much James Cook did you end up with? I'm guessing a lot, but
Cook?
Yeah.
I mean, no, not really. I had like 20, maybe 25%.
Oh, it's a little lower on him.
But you know, a lot of these bow wows, a lot of these Shakirs and all this stuff. We'll see how it turns. Leaving a crap load of money on the table.
You know, I still have the thing stuck in my head for where, like, I think it was like three, like it was a Thursday night game, a Monday night game, and a Sunday night game one year where Buffalo had what's his name was like they had the guy who scored 7 touchdowns the whole season, and they were all in those games. What was his name? McKenzie?
Oh,
maybe it was 6 touchdowns in those games, but he had big games in all of them, and it was like he just kept winning all the things, and no one was playing him on these showdowns. But I still have that in my head with Hasty, like you know what I mean?
The Hasty.
I mean Hardy or whatever, you know, whatever he's not.
You like Trey Palmer?
I didn't get to him any really. I don't have any issue with it. Like I just didn't really. I just played the Godwin Evans, K. Dotton mostly.
K. Dotton's a good play.
He's a really good play, and I feel like I might need to rebuild this one lineup. The problem is it sort of goes against the build that I'm trying to do, but maybe that's still okay. It's hard to ignore with Godwin the targets, you know, on DraftKings. So like, I really didn't want to have where I had the one player, it be Mike Evans. I wanted it to be Godwin. So I forced in the Bass and Kincaid around it. I have Kincaid in both of my big buy-ins. Oh, DJ asking if Kincaid a captain. I'm playing Kincaid a captain. certainly done stupider things before. And because I'm doing that, I don't have any Joe Wilson. He's probably going to be the one who catches all the touchdowns.
Oh, 100%.
You know it's coming.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the guy I don't have as much. I have too much Edmonds and not enough Vaughn, actually.
Too much Edmonds.
And again, obviously, this is for
we're just
for entertainment purposes only. That's what I say.
Right.
Don't play any real money on any of these, but we're just kind of addicted to going for the unique lineup here. We're going to continue to push this.
Yeah. Oh, PJ Tucker's off and rolling already, by the way.
Is he?
He already got 5 fantasy points.
Oh, there it is. That's like more than he gets in like some games for me sometimes.
Seriously, I've played him and he's gotten half a point before and played like
and playing like 37 minutes.
Yeah, it's amazing.
All right, I guess there's nothing else going on. I'm going to finish up my DraftKings, my lineups here. You guys know what I'm doing. I'm playing all that nonsense. The Shakir, Edmonds. I'll tell you this: if Edmonds actually is like the legit number 2 and gets a touchdown, I'm going to be in good shape. We'll just say that. And if not, then I always have the 222 to root for, so that's good.
There you go. All right. Well, good luck to you, man, and good luck to everyone else out there. And hopefully somebody can take something down today.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Good luck, everybody.